Alright, while I'm adjusting this here, I think I'm just going to explain what this tournament was about. We all had to make 8 Pokemon and then, put them on note cards and then randomize them, and then we draft them around. We pass around 8 cards each and take one from the pile each time until we have 8, and then we choose 6 for a battle. It was a pretty cool idea, and thing is that in this battle, my enemy is using 3 of the guys I made, leading with Ambipom, an old school favorite, one of my favorite Pokemon. So I go out to my Dusknoir, who at this point I realize doesn't have what I expected him to have. It said on the card what their moves were, but I just didn't pay attention because I thought it should have this move, but it doesn't. So anyway, so this Magnezone is MVP of the match, hands down, no matter what. And the only thing I have that can break a sub from this Magnezone that I made is Machamp with Dynamic Puncher. But the thing is that Machamp is slow, and that's actually a really fast Magnezone. So I'm not looking too good. I can't. He can sub-stall me, and I don't even have that many Dynamic Punches. I think I have 8 with the PP Max. So he's just, trying to get rid of those Dynamic Punches so that he can sub-infuse. And at this point, I already know that this Magnezone is going to be more trouble than it's worth. And I don't really have anything to take it out, and it's just irritating. The only dual-hit move I have is on a Haxorus with Dual Chop, which irritates me to no end because that's the only type that resists Dragon. Anyway, so he sends out Hippowdon and I Dynamic Punch it, so now it's confused. And I switch out to this thing. And this thing was actually supposed to have leftovers, but it had a Life Orb. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if the leftovers would have... I know the leftovers would have helped me survive, of course, but I'm actually not sure if it would have been better, because I've been like one-shotting things with this guy the whole round. So he sends out this guy. I know he's gonna do something, so I send out this Dusknoir. Honestly, if I sacked this Dusknoir and didn't have it the whole battle, I think I would have done better, because he was just a crutch, and then it was a safe switch to his Magnezone. So, on the paper, the card for this guy, it said Hidden Power Water, but I just assumed it had Hidden Power Fire. And when I did it, I tricked myself. I didn't even know it had that. So when he sent out Arcanine, I thought he made a good play, but it wasn't, somehow. So I'm not even playing smart at all, I'm just doing whatever. And out comes this thing, and I know it is Scarfed, and that is the worst thing in the world, because I don't have a single Scarfed Pokemon. I really wish I did, but I did not. I didn't even have a chance to draft one, or at least Stealth Rocks, and the only chance I had to draft Stealth Rocks was Torkoal, and I'm not taking that, sorry, man. So I do a Dragon Dance, and I just thought that I might be faster, but I'm not jolly, so... I don't know why I thought that. So I sent out Dusknoir to take a hit, and he's not going to. And he sends out this thing. And I thought he was going to send out Magnezone again, so I sent out this because it has Flamethrower. And then he Shell Smashes. And I'm like, uh-oh, because this thing has Solid Rock ability instead of Sturdy, so I thought it might resist the Thunderbolt to the point where it might live. But it doesn't. It doesn't have any good special defense, so I don't know why I was worried. In retro, I made that guy for him, so I think Sturdy actually would have been way better. I kind of messed up there. Sorry, but that Magnezone owns, so you have no right to complain. Honestly, I was kind of fearing... I don't know why this Ambipom wasn't doing beat-up the whole time to my Dusknoir, but he wasn't, so he does it to him, and that right there, the crit, that, like, ruined the game. Like, I cannot come back from that. I have one chance to come back, and I have to try as hard as possible to get this done. And it's just, it's not going to happen. I just can't see it happening. So, double switch into Staraptor and Machamp, and then I switch out back into Dusknoir. Because at this point, I think his best like goal in life is just to make this Staraptor, you know, take as much damage from Bravebird. So I thought maybe he'd want to do it again, and I protect, and he sends out Magnezone, so I can't do anything to Magnezone. He has Sucker Punch and Shadow Punch and Toxic and Protect, so I just can't do anything. So I send out Machamp again, and I'm going to try and he's going to sub-stall me, and I'm going to try and get rid of that sub. And I'm running out of dynamic punches by this point. So I'm really worried. This Magnezone has been a thorn in my side. I was really hoping that some of his moves were running out, I guess, but you get like a billion subs, so it doesn't matter. So I just keep dynamic punching, and I can't afford to predict anything at this point. I just have to make sure those things are gone, and so I just keep doing it. And right here, I really think I should have switched to Stone Edge. I just wasn't thinking. I was hoping he was gonna like hope for a crit or something. And he withdraws and goes to Ambipom. And that was my last dynamic punch. So Ambipom's out of the way, but he wasn't really that big of a threat to most of my stuff. And so out comes Staraptor, who is the biggest threat. Him and Magnezone, like together, there's nothing I can do. I don't have anything faster. I don't have anything that, oh my god, he's so close. If only I had Stealth Rocks, but I don't. So I sent out Clefable, and at this point, I'm pretty sure I could kill Magnezone with some of his stored powers. But I know I wouldn't be able to live a hit from a Staraptor. And it would probably be a Choice Scarf post-combat. So I need to make sure I can set up just to tank one hit from that Staraptor. And this is the scariest part in the whole game, because so many things can go wrong. I'm paralyzed, I can get crit, just so many things can go wrong. And so I just have to bank on it, because it's the only way I can win. Because if that Staraptor comes out, there's no way. I just can't do anything if I don't have enough cosmic powers. So he's charge beaming, you know, getting the special attack raised. And I don't care, because I have enough. I'm getting enough cosmic powers so that it won't make a difference. But I don't know. It's usually in a battle like this, it's a losing battle, because eventually they're gonna whip out and just get a crit, and then everything will be for naught. And so I'm just hoping that he'll miss a couple or not get a special attack raise, something, somewhere, maybe, anything, really. And he misses, so I'm pretty happy. And I haven't gotten paralyzed yet, so that's some good stuff. Like, I'm glad I'm not being completely and utterly destroyed here. And he gets another charge beam off, and he gets his special attack up, and I'm still cosmic powering. I think that might be my last one. If not, sorry, don't remember. There's 6. Anyway. So, I still don't think cosmic power is enough to boost stored power. I think I actually have to boost my attack some as well, because stored power increases in power by how many boosts you have. It's base power 10, and then increases by, you multiply it by the amount of boosts you have. And cosmic power counts as 2, and workup also counts as 2. So I'm trying, right now, stored power is like 180 or something like that. It's really strong. So right here, I'm like, okay, alright, I just need to soft boil so I can be at full, so I can tank a hit, and then I get paralyzed, and I'm like, oh god, it's happening. And so I just hope I gotta do it again, because I know I can't take the Thunderbolt, so I soft boil one more time. And right here, this is when I'm gonna start my assault. Right here, this is it. Like, this is the moment. I have to pull through right now. And he does a Thunderbolt, and I say, as this happened, like, you win if you get a crit. Yep. The end.